Good morning, baby. All right, we are back on trail. It is Friday, June 26th at 7:30, and we're back on trail. It's a nice 2 days in Grand Lake. That's a cool little town. Gonna have to come back and see it one day. Yeah, so it is about 3.5 days to the pass where I'm gonna get a hitch into steamboats. I am not doing the Rocky Mountain National Park loop that is an option here. It's like a 25-mile loop that hikers can choose to do if they so please. I do not please. Yeah, so it should be fairly easy. I think we have two big passes, one today, one tomorrow. But other than that, it should be relatively straightforward to get the steamboats. Where I get to see you. Okay, well, I love you. That's what a new forest looks like. There was probably a burn here, if I had to guess, 5 or 6 years ago. So this is a little baby forest. All right, it's 9:50 and we're 7.5 miles in, so we're doing pretty good, moving pretty quick. It's been pretty downhill and pretty flat, so pretty good. We have about a mile of road walking. These cars go by. We have about a mile of road walking and then we're back on the trail. Alright, it's 10:30, gone 10 miles, and we have started the big up for today. It's Bowen Pass. I didn't check the elevation. I don't care. I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Yeah, we started that. Gonna get some water here soon. Feeling good, feeling really energized, full of food, power. All right. Love you. All right, it is 11:30. Done about 12 miles, and it is lunchtime. So, baggie of food. For lunch, I've got 2 fatty sticks. They're 200 calories a piece. And then this chomp stick, which is 100 calories. And then I'll probably add this too, this honey nut. Justin's honey almond butter. Probably add that to Skeeters. All right, nice. Oh, crap. So it'll just take about, I mean, if the mosquitoes get bad, I'm gonna get up and leave, but take about 20 minutes just to relax. Doing good. I feel like I've walked back from the edge just a little bit after getting to relax for 2 days. But yeah, I think I'm just focusing on getting to steamboats and hanging out with you, babe. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this and then keep going. Yeah, we've done about 12 miles, so trying to do at least 25 to get to steamboats in 3.5 days. So, all right, love you. All right, we made it to the top right before the ascent of Bowen Pass. Trail goes right over there. Cool. All right, it is 1:30. We've gone 15.7 miles, so we're almost the tallest point on the trail. Sweet. You can see the trail. It goes this way. Right up there. So we're pretty much at the top of Bowen Pass. That was a good butt kicker, but it was all right. Wasn't too bad. It is 1:45 and I've done 16.4 miles. So we'll have about 10 miles left when we get over the top of this, or about. I want to do about 25 a day, so if we can do that, we'll be good. But yeah, all right, love you. All right, this is the other side of Bowen Pass. Trail goes down. I see two trails, so I'm not sure if it goes up that way and over this, or if it just goes down the valley. But we'll find out. It's nice. It's cloudy, but it's somewhat sunny. Clouds don't look too menacing, but it's supposed to be sunny for the rest of the week, so hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, that is definitely a storm cell, and I can hear thunder, and it's dropping rain over there. And I want to say it is moving for sure up this valley. So doesn't look like it'll last very long. So I might set up my tent and just hunker down for a little bit, or I might just put on my rain jacket and my umbrella, because it's a small one, so at most it's gonna rain on me for like 20-30 minutes and then move on. But it does look like it's coming down pretty good. All right, well, like the buffalo, we must walk towards the storm. That is the quickest way to pass it. There's your life advice for today, brought to you by AQ. the mosquito got in here. I set up my tent just in time, so it is 2:18. It is 2:18, and this is my first real kind of thunderstorm up here on the mountains. I found a spot to camp right at the tree line, so I'm not necessarily under the trees, but I'm right next to them. There is thunder, so yeah, I just decided it might be best to hunker down. Yeah, I'm gonna give it about an hour. So it's 2:19. It looked like it was just passing by, so it happened yesterday while we were eating dinner. A storm cell, it was sunny, storm cell came through maybe for like 45 minutes, and then it stopped. So it's 2:20. Give it to like 3 o'clock. Should be fine. As far as mileage goes for today, I mean, it is what it is, right? But I should still be okay. I should still be able to make my 25 miles today, even if I stop for an hour or two. I would just get to camp a little later, but it's alright. I'd rather be dry. Alright, well, I'm just gonna hang out, lay down, and wait the storm out. Love you. Thunderstorm lasted about an hour. Pretty sunny now. I hear thunder here and there, but I think we're past the big stuff. So it is 3:40. So I have about 10 miles to go. So let's get going. All right, it is 8:13, and I've gone 28.75 miles. Yeah, it's just been a burn zone. Jeez, look at that. All day today. Wow. Yeah, it's really just been a burn zone all day today. So there hasn't really been much to show you. But we're almost done with the day. It was a long day. There wasn't much camping. And the camping there was in burn zones, and I try to avoid it if I can. So I decided that I was going to try to make it to where Kiwizi camped today, which is like a road. But yeah, I have less than a mile to get there, and then I'll cook dinner. I think I don't think I've talked about it, but I started doing this thing. I used Gemini to help me kind of put in a schedule based on the food I bought and when I should eat it. So like I took a picture of my resupply, and it told me what things I should eat at what time of the day and how spaced apart. I'll go into detail a little bit, maybe while I'm eating dinner. But yeah, I feel like I didn't really run out of energy today, which is great. But all right, let's just get to camp. I have to whisper because it's really late and there's people sleeping around me. But this is what I'm having for dinner. Okay, that's it. I love you. Good night. Good morning. Today is Saturday, June 27th. And last night was a pretty windy and rainy night. The wind, I think, was the scarier part, just because some of those gusts got pretty strong. But it's bright blue skies and sunny now, so that's good. Yeah, we've got quite a bit of elevation to do today. So I did 29.5 miles yesterday. So we can't afford not to necessarily do all 25 miles today. But we're still going to try and push for 25. We're only 50 miles away from the highway where we will hitch into steamboats. So I had planned for 3.5 days. Yeah, it's a good day. All right, let's get going. Love you. All right, we're working our way up the first big climb of the day. I can see the pass up there. It's a beautiful day, no clouds in sight. We'll see if that sticks around. I need to dry my stuff. It rained last night, but yeah. All right, we're moving. It is 8 o'clock. It's 8:20, and I've gone 3.23 miles. All right. All right. Love you. All right, made it up the pass, made it up the false summit, and now go up that ridge and be at the top, and that'll be kind of it for a little while. So you could maybe see Easy right there coming up. It is also windy up here, super windy, but it comes in gusts, and they're pretty strong. But okay, let's get to the top. Alright, we made it to the top of this mountain. I don't know what it's called, I haven't looked. There's this shelter up here. But Kiwizi was telling me that. Oh! Okay, let's try this again. Kiwizi was telling me those are the Collegiate Peaks out there. We did that a while ago. And then Gray's Peak is there. James Peak is there. And then this is these were some other peaks, but we essentially walked from all the way over there, those mountains, and then we crossed here, came up here, and now we're here. And we're going, so Wyoming is over there, so we're going across these mountains, out that way, we're going over there. But it is quite windy up here, so I think that's about it for now, and yeah. Alright, love you. Alright, we finally got to water, so we're taking a little break and trying out all our stuff. It's been a long morning. Yeah. Alright, love you. Alright, it's 2 o'clock and I've gone 14.13 miles. I was on top of that ridge over there, not this rounded one, but the one behind it. That's where that hut was, and that's where we came down from. All the ridge, came down, walked down to the valley, and now we've come back up. And we're working our way that way, across the top of these ridges. I am quite tired. I am quite tired. So we're just gonna keep walking and see how far we get today. That's pretty much the goal. I only planned for 25 the first day and I did 30. So I have 5 miles in the bank. And so we do 21, 22 miles today. That'll be pretty good, I think. But I definitely want to get up and over this ridge, because I think after that it's just all downhill to Steamboat Springs. So I'm gonna try and do that today. All right, love you. All right, so you can see this morning we started on that red one over there. Came up, came down, went around that, oh goodness. Went around that pointy one, went down, went up this one, walked the ridge, went around, and now, ta-da, now I'm here. Oh gosh, I'm so tired. I think the elevation profile for today was going to be like 6,000 feet, which is a lot. But it's 3:45 and I've gone 17.7 miles. So I'll be able to go a little bit more than 20, I think. But maybe not much more. I think I have water in 2 miles, so I'll take a little break there. But yeah, this is what's on the other side. More ridges, yay! Alright, let's keep going. We're almost done with today. It's been a long day, but we're almost done, so gonna keep going, and a day closer to seeing you, babe. All right, love you. All right, made it to camp. Did about 20 miles, closer to 21. But yeah, there was tons of elevation today. That's partly why camping so early. But I'm tired. And then last night it was like rainy / windy, but the wind definitely woke me up a few times, so I could feel like I didn't get the best of sleep last night, and I think it caught up to me. But overall, it's a good day. Very windy. Very windy. But tomorrow it's 20 miles to the first road, and then it's 9 miles of road walking to the highway where people hitch into steamboats. So, not sure if I'll try to hitch in tomorrow. Might just try to hit the first highway, or maybe even the second highway, and see if I can pitch a tent somewhere so I can try to hitch in on the 29th in the morning. Just start hitching in the morning, because I'll already be there. But this is what I'm having for dinner. And then I'm gonna put some butter in there. That should be delicious. that with no butter. That's good. It's not bad. You think? Is that like a tablespoon and a half? I'll do a little bit more. Because why not? Tired. Alright. Let's see. That's good. It made it way more creamy. Alright. I think that is it, baby. 2 more days and I get to see you. I'm excited for that. But yeah, I have 20 miles to get to the first road. And then from the first road, it's 9 miles to get to the highway where I hitch in. Not sure. Okay, so in the distance, it's been windy today. We've been hearing trees fall everywhere all day. All day. It's crazy. Kiwizi found this spot because he was the first one to get here. He was like, yeah, I could have kept going, but like I don't know where the camping is, and this camping here is all the trees around us are alive, so chances of a tree falling are very low. But yeah, every now and again we'll hear a tree fall in the distance. Scary. Okay, I think that's it. I love you, baby. Good night. All right. Good morning. Today is Sunday the 28th. June 28th. And it is 7:20 in the morning. I am pretty close to finishing this big climb out from where we camped, which will be really the only big climb for today. There'll be smaller ones, but nothing major. And overall, the whole day is gonna just be downhill. So, like I said last night, 20 miles to get to the first road, and then it's 9 miles to get to the bigger highway where I will attempt to hitch. You know how much I love hitching. Into steamboats. If I don't make it with enough time to start hitching tonight, this evening, then I will just camp somewhere tonight near the road and just start hitching bright and early tomorrow. All right, let's get this day started and see what happens. All right, love you. It is smoky today. I think this smoke is coming from Utah. Guess there's some fires out there. But all right, I guess I just follow this dirt road and keep going. All right, we're going. It's 11:12. We've gone 12.7 miles. You know, it's a good day when you've done more miles than it is than the time. But it has truly just been downhill on the dirt road pretty much. So much so that I pretty much decided to just kind of jog as much as I can. So yeah, pretty not much to show you, but yeah, we're just out here jogging, trying to get to this road. Run! Run! Am I ugly or something? Alright, I made it to the highway. The first highway. There's 10 miles of this highway. And then I have to hitch. But I'm gonna start trying to hitch on this highway. See if I can get lucky on this highway. But if I can't get lucky on this highway, I got 10 miles to walk, and then I have to get lucky no matter what, because there's no other way to get the steamboats other than a hitch. But yeah, all right, let's get down to this highway and see how lucky this thumb is.
Good hitch.
That was awesome. My thumb is in fact lucky sometimes. That was great. But Kiwis and I made it to steamboats, and now we're gonna go eat. So I will see you later, babe. Love you. Alright, good morning, babe. Today is Monday, June 29th. It's 6:45 in the morning. I'm having my grilled cheese that I've been craving from Starbucks. So I think that's pretty much it for this last section from Grand Lake to Steamboats. I'm excited to see you. My beard is getting really long. I'm like feeling it on my face now. But yeah, so that's that section from Grand Lake to Steamboats. The next section is going to be from Steamboats to the Wyoming border and then encampment. And yeah, wildfire season has definitely started. There's a section on trail they just closed over by Mount Massive, just after Mount Elbert. But yeah, last few days have been pretty smoky, so hopefully we can stay in front of the fires moving forward. But if not, we'll just have to deal with what comes our way. But yeah, alright. I can't wait to see you in a few days, babe. Love you.